In today's one step, we're going to be working on one step number 2, and we're going to be grouping them in one step 2, 3, and 4. We'll do a quick overview of that. Of course, working with me is Michael Anderson. Michael is, as all of you guys who have been with us know, 6-time world kickboxing champion, tremendous black belt. Today in number 2, we're going to talk about the defense against a stepping haymaker. Now 2, 3, and 4 work like this. I step back on number 2, I step in on number 3, I step to the side on number 3, and I step in on number 4. So it's back, side, in. That's the way I kind of remember it in my mind. Now, Mr. Anderson and I are going to be standing like this. We're going to be, in class we bow like he just tried to do with me here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start at knuckle-to-knuckle distance. Now for me, really in self-defense, I advise our students really to be fingertip-to-fingertip distance. But for these one steps, we're going to say, for whatever reason, we're in here at knuckle-to-knuckle distance. So if someone accosts me on the street, I would like to be at a fingertip distance like this, because it gives me a little bit extra time. So this distance really is one that we normally do for kickboxing. Now, if Mr. Anderson steps in to throw a haymaker punch at me, what he's going to do is step with his left foot, and he's going to throw a punch. What an unskilled fighter does is he winds up like he's going to throw a pitch, and he throws a bad boxing hook is what he does off his backhand. So that's known in our industry as a haymaker. So as he steps to throw that, what I'm going to do is step back with this foot at the same time. I'm going to be doing a middle block from inside. So the timing looks like this. If he does it in slow motion, as I step back, my hands get ready, boom, and I do this. Now the punch is already going to miss me, but nevertheless, I'm going to block it for insurance, and then when I counter, I'm going to counter with a right cross right to his upper lip. So I want these 2 knuckles on my right hand to connect with his upper lip. And I want to have enough range in there so it'll go at least that deep into his face when I throw it. So if I practice like this, guys, this is called a practiced miss. This would be like standing in a batting cage and missing pitches that come at me on purpose. I'd be practicing over and over, missing him like that. So I want to make sure that when I pivot, my hand can reach his upper lip like that. So if we go through it one more time, he steps in to throw the punch, I step back and block. As soon as my hand touches his hand, my fist goes to there. Now in our follow-up, I'm simply going to open this hand, hold him here, and then I'm going to hit him with a front kick and then step in and throw a powerful shot into his throat before we do the takedown. But that's in the more advanced application. So if we do it regular speed, it looks like this. He steps forward to punch, like that. Again, he steps to punch, I block, and so I'm throwing the counter right at his upper lip, doing the kia at the same time. Okay, that's one step number 2. On the next one step number 3, we'll be stepping to the side. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Appreciate it, sir.